Out of all the toxic communities that you'll find on the internet, I think it's crazy that the one that presents itself as the most glamorous and the most beautiful is the most, by far, the most toxic one going. Yeah, what's up, beauty community? What are you doing? You're fucking around out here, okay? You're fucking calling each other hypocrites, calling each other liars, throwing each other under the bus, telling each other that you're predators, fucking withholding information, blackmailing, all sorts of crazy bullshit. And it's fucking what? About palettes, about makeup, about fucking reputation? What is going on, guys? This is crazy. So I don't know. I gotta process these emotions. I have to process what I feel about the drama going on in the beauty community. So I thought the best way to do that, and one of the best ways that I use to express myself, is by drawing. So I'm gonna pull up MS Paint and I'm gonna draw a picture. I'm gonna draw a cartoon based on all the shit that's going on in this goddamn community, okay? My name is Dan Frampton. Over here we got Munchie the straight edge Nutcracker. We are the Dean Project. This is MS Paint. Okay? James Charles, fucking Jeffree Star, Tati Westbrook, and what's his name? What? Okay, he's not even a part of the beauty community. Shane Dawson. That's right, Shane Dawson. You don't even belong to the community, and you're coming out here being like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to leave the community now. I'm so sorry, beauty community. You're so toxic." Okay. If I want to process my emotions, I'm going to have to chill out. And I'm going to have to use the zen of the mouse in MS Paint to calm down. Because this is crazy what's going on here. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. This time last year, Tati Westbrook puts out this video called Bye Sister, where she calls James Charles a predator, says that he goes after straight men incessantly, even though they claim that they're straight. He just won't give up, you know? And because of all that, she convinced millions and millions of people that was the truth. And James Charles ended up losing a shit ton of subscribers. And then a couple days went by, whatever, then James Charles came out with his receipts, and everything was in his favor again. He started to gain back all those subscribers. And Tati Westbrook looked like kind of a jerk because of that. I don't know why she would do that, because I don't know. People say, what does age have to do with it? But when you're a nearly 40-year-old woman and you're calling out someone who just turned 20, I think that's a little fucked up. You know what I mean? That's like someone like your aunt's age, calling you out for supporting a vitamin that competes with your vitamin. Really crazy shit. But anyway, we're going to be drawing a cartoon here based on that. I got the long hair going. Okay, so Tati Westbrook puts out that video. James Charles retorts. He wins back his subscribers. Everyone moves on. Shane Dawson then is supposed to be coming out with this documentary, this 3-part documentary in the life of Jeffree Star, you know? And during the trailers and during the promo of all of it, it was okay, they're going to get into the drama and stuff, and it's going to be juicy as fuck. But what ended up happening was not that. There was no drama. It was all just here's my factory, here's my warehouse, here's my real house, here's my boyfriend, here in my arcade, look at my fabulous life. And then essentially it was a 3-part series of these two becoming friends, you know what I mean? It was just two evil forces combining to create something super evil. And then from all that, Shane started to want to put out a palette of his own, right? And he was hanging out with Garrett and his boyfriend a lot before that, but then after he met Jeffree Star and started hanging out with him on a serious capacity, it really seemed like Garrett was left behind. And Garrett was seemed like such a beautiful soul, you know what I mean? He seemed like a nice guy. But there was no, there was more important things at hand. There was makeup to make, there was makeup to sell. Shane Dawson didn't even I don't know, it's hard. I don't want to be out here drawing an MS painting and gatekeeping the beauty community. But what business did he have in the fucking beauty community to begin with, right? Anyway, so by association, Jeffree Star is going to legitimize Shane Dawson entering this whole new industry. All right, whatever. Cool, whatever. Don't care for that, but, you know, you do you. But it seemed like Shane didn't really realize what he was getting himself into, because Jeffree Star seems like the kind of guy that holds on to a lot of dirt on people and then tries to use it later on, and then he manipulates people to be like pawns in his game to get what he wants. So if someone has more subscribers than he does, he'll try to like screw things around to make it something happen, to make someone lose those subscribers. So anyway, a year goes by and Shane goes like, no more beauty community. I gotta get away from the beauty community. It's just too much for me. Meanwhile, the beauty community was like, the fuck, man, you weren't even a part of the beauty community. You have no right calling us all toxic. And it was like a huge Twitter post, right? And then Tati comes out with another response to all of that, which is essentially like she wanted to apologize basically for last year's fucking debacle. And then she wanted to essentially place the blame on Jeffree Star for the debacle. Basically saying, oh, it was Shane and Jeffree Star, you know, they were calling me up and they were saying, do you know how bad James Charles is, blah, blah, blah. We gotta do a video. But it's like, I don't know why they just didn't do the video themselves. But either way, they got Tati Westbrook in on it. And Tati fucking put out this video, and now she's out here to apologize for it. She's just making this huge video, just apologizing for it. And there's no way that I could have actually watched the entire video, because it's 40 fucking minutes long. That's insane. What kind of video was 40 minutes long? But anyway, I'm drawing Jeffree Star right now, so I gotta make these features just a little bit more like pointy, right? He needs to have like evil boy pointy cheekbones, evil boy pointy chin. What a perfect Jeffree Star. Thank you. I know how to draw pictures, people. Okay, so anyway, where are we in this whole like drama story? Okay, yeah, so Tati put out that fucking 40-minute long, sorry I did that video last year video, and Shane goes like live on his Instagram and he's like, you're crazy, you're a crazy lady. So he's like having a fucking meltdown while she's blaming him, essentially. So while Tati's blaming Shane is just like freaking out. And I have to remind you, these are millionaires, okay? These are business people. These are professionals. And they're out here acting like they haven't matured past their MySpace days. They still think that that's the internet that they're on, when it's a completely different internet. You can't just be out here screaming and hollering and being children. You have to be adults, okay? You have huge audiences, you have a huge amount of money, that's a huge responsibility. And if you're having like mental breakdowns over this shit, maybe you gotta take a step back. Alright, so then anyway, and then now Shane Dawson is getting called out for a whole bunch of other things that aren't beauty community related. Shane Dawson's getting called out for all of his old content where he was being super racist and being really inappropriate with children. You know, not stuff that I can condone in any way, shape, or form. And Jeffree Star was getting called out as well, but no word from Jeffree Star. Nobody has heard a goddamn thing from this person. And I guess, like, who could blame them, you know? He's just like, yeah, whatever, internet drama. I'm just gonna go fucking buy some new cars and hang out with some fans, and, you know, I'm just gonna do that kind of thing. And, you know, that's dope, I guess, if that's what you want to do. But other people are taking this a whole lot more seriously. So I don't know which is the smarter route, because like people move on from drama all the time, right? People like shit happens and then it doesn't happen, then it's over. So maybe Jeffree Star's approach, like, oh well, I'm just gonna fucking peace out until this blows over. Maybe that might be like a really smart way to go about it. But he also seems like the biggest supervillain that has ever fucking existed on the internet. He's holding all this information, all this stuff that he says that he has on all these people, and they're all so scared to talk out about him. But, you know, Trisha Paytas just came out. She's like, I don't care how much information you have. I'm going to say my piece and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that Jeffree Star is in any way or shape intimidated by anything that's going on right now. I really believe he thinks he's like above it all. And like, God bless his heart for it, you know what I mean? He wouldn't be the fucking super villain of the internet if he wasn't acting the way that he is right now. So if you've like ever been a fan of Jeffree Star, you know that he's like you know what kind of person that he is. He's always been the same kind of person. It shouldn't be shocking. You know that you like a villain, so you shouldn't be shocked and surprised when the villain does villainous things, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe how villainous you are. You're so evil, and now I don't like you. No, you know. Come on, you've always known how evil this person is. And now all of a sudden, now that cancel culture is like super hot and everybody's jumping on the goddamn bandwagons, they're like, oh yeah, we are definitely gonna try to cancel you. You did some shit, right? I'm gonna find your shit and I'm gonna cancel you. Jeffree Star, what a guy. And he's a legend, man. He's been around for a real long time. MySpace days, all the way up until nowadays. What a fucking guy. What kind of lips is he gonna have? Just like, oh yeah, it's like big old evil red lips. I have not seen a more perfect representation of Jeffree Star in my whole life. And here we go. We got James Charles. Looking James Charles-y, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Alright. So now we got their heads pretty much done. Let's give them some pink lipstick. Okay, perfect. Now we see what these two guys look like, right? And I have an idea for what this joke is going to be. And I already probably put it in like the title of the YouTube video. You know what I mean? So you probably already know the joke. But I'm not going to say it right now. It's going to reveal itself when I make this, when we come to the end of this video. But yeah, here we go. Now we're working with two fucking legends. Two absolute icons. Okay, this is going to look sick. I'm going to love this. It's not going to be the kind of thing that helps the Dean Project go viral. And that's okay. We're out here making content that we have fun making. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so now we have Jeffree Star's legs drawn in. And I really want to make sure that we capture the essence of James Charles' famous booty. Oh yeah, now that's a booty, James Charles. This is how you hug. This is how you hug. This is how you hug in the beauty community. If you want to learn how to do your makeup, you're gonna come to these gurus, but they're gonna be trying to throw other gurus right under the bus. They all got millions and millions of subscribers and millions of dollars and millions of fans, but they don't see them as anything more than numbers. They're so disingenuous. They're so disingenuous, but I can't say the whole beauty community is like that. There's, I guess, a couple good ones underneath all these evil ones. All these evil ones that should be gone. They should go away and they should leave room for people that aren't causing all this shit. All this shit and nonsense. That's right. This is a tutorial video and a tutorial cartoon on how to fucking hug in the beauty community. Because everything in the beauty community requires a tutorial, right? I figured that I would give mine on how to hug if you decide to, be in the beauty community. And God bless your heart if you do. You're going to need this advice. So if you can't tell, the way to hug in the beauty community is to smile to their face, to go in for the hug, but then to actually, not just metaphorically, but physically and literally stab them in the back. So if you don't have intentions of sabotage, you got to find yourself a new community. This community is all about sabotage. It's all about like blackmail and bribery and fucking, lying and being a hypocrite and calling people, other people hypocrites. That's the whole name of the game here. So if that doesn't sound like something that you're interested in, then maybe the beauty community might be something for you to stay away from. Until these guys are gone, right? Until these guys are gone, stay away. Go to something else. But I think that they might be gone pretty soon. Don't quote me on that. No, they're way too big. They are way too big to be gone anytime soon. I'm sorry I just said that. Give you a bunch of false hope. There's no way. We're stuck with these guys forever. And this is this is so well drawn. I wonder why I dropped out of art school. Holy smokes, that's so nice. I was gonna do some more details and stuff. But I think that's pretty good. I don't think any more details are needed. I think that we've succeeded. Whoa, I should be singing right now. Okay. All right. Well, here they are. Here's James Charles and Jeffree Star about to hug it out, and I'm about to have a nice little time, and I just got to put the caption on it and post it to the internet, and then it's pretty much done. Okay. It's done. I've settled down. I'm no longer losing my mind. I'm gonna post this to the internet and move on with my life, okay? But before we do that, we gotta go back in, and I gotta put my signature on it because the world is going to need to know. Drawn in 2020 by an adult. Oh my God, people. Look at this. I'm so proud. I'm like a proud papa. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. I'm so proud. Okay, well, thank you for watching that load of horseshit that I call content. I really had to process some emotions. I really had to just be raw and in the moment here. And thank you for coming along with me for that. I feel a lot better now after I've done that. I was very zen with my artwork. I think my art is very nice. It's very professional. It really helped me work therapeutically through my emotions. And if you go onto Twitter and you find this image, because that's where I'm going to post it, if you retweet it, I'm going to shout you out. That's how it's going to work. All right, thank you. See you later. Bye.